Hello. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me on Lipstick and Quartz. My name is Nicole, and today is the launch of the Lipstick and Quartz YouTube channel, which is just so exciting. This is something I have wanted to get into for such a long time, and I really appreciate you guys who joined me earlier. We had technical difficulties. A few of you saw that live video, and oh my goodness, it was so bad. I had no audio the whole time, but now I can see on my screen that my audio is now finally working. I have spent the day troubleshooting this and watching, honestly, YouTube tutorials on how to live stream for YouTube, and I think I finally figured it out. So now I am here and I am live. And it's also very exciting, really. Hold on, let me grab my notebook. So I have absolutely no experience being on camera. I have no experience going live other than my major flub this morning. So you guys gonna have to kind of bear with me. There might be some inarticulate moments and some things falling and things happening. Who knows? This is live for real. So thank you for joining me. If you have come over here from the Lipstick and Quartz blog, welcome. I know that a lot of you saw my email newsletter asking to subscribe and to like the channel and to hit the notification bell so that you knew exactly when I would be going live. And so if you're here from the blog and you're a big fan of the blog, thank you so much for joining me and welcome. So today I wanted to talk about what witchcraft is all about. There are a lot of misconceptions about witchcraft out there. In fact, there are so many different ways to practice witchcraft, and there are so many witchcraft writers and bloggers and publishers that even among the witchcraft community, nobody really agrees on what witchcraft is about. So I kind of wanted to give you my take on it today so that we can kind of be on the same page going forward with Lipstick and Quartz, because my views on witchcraft honestly are a little bit different than other people's, and that is totally okay. So let's get down to it. What is witchcraft all about? So when I think of witchcraft, especially before I became a witch, I thought of, women in long black cloaks flying on broomsticks through the air. I definitely thought of Halloween and those black pointy hats for sure. Definitely mandatory witchcraft fashion right there. And then I thought of things like summoning demons and talking to spirits and like curses and spells and hexes and stirring great big cauldrons, full of bat wings and people's thumbs and things like that. That was kind of my view of witchcraft for a long time. I wonder what your views of witchcraft were. Go ahead and write in the comments or in the chat some different things, that positive or negative, that you have thought about when you hear the word witchcraft. Not all associations that are in society or in the public image are negative. I know that sometimes when I think of witches or witchcraft, I kind of picture the hag stereotype, kind of like an old woman who is a healer for her community. Maybe she's surrounded by hanging dried herbs and has potions and remedies in little apothecary bottles all around her space, and is kind of like the community witch doctor. That's definitely an image that I've had as well. Honestly, that might be a little bit closer than the flying on broomsticks image that we sometimes have of witches. So when we start talking about what witchcraft is all about, I think it's really important to kind of set aside these preconceived notions that we have in our heads, that we have from books, from television shows, from movies, and actually isolate what witchcraft actually, like what it really, really is. So that is what I'm going to try to do for you guys today during this live stream. Is kind of fumble through like a really simplified but like deep explanation of what witchcraft is when you really get down to it. So without any further ado, one of the things that witchcraft is at its most basic level is witchcraft is a practice of manipulating natural energy to attract or manifest something. So by attract or manifest, what I mean by those words are like if you maybe are lonely and really want, say, a boyfriend or girlfriend, you would, as a witch practicing witchcraft, you would use natural energies from not only yourself, but from the earth, from like the earth herself, like pulling earth's energies up into your circle, and being able to kind of redirect them out into the universe in order to attract that love back to you. So that's kind of the heart of what witchcraft is, but it's not. And when I talk about earth energy, it could be plants that grow from the earth. It could be crystals. It could be seasonal magic or color magic, or even food magic is a thing. So it is using the natural world and tapping into its powers in order to kind of release your will, your desire into the universe, so that it then comes back around and attracts that to you. It manifests it in your life. So that is what I mean by that. And that really is at the heart of the practice of witchcraft, for sure. Witchcraft is also all about the lifestyle of witchcraft. Now, when you think of like the lifestyle of witchcraft, I think of like new age books in stores and smelling like incense and stuff, but that's not actually what I'm talking about. What I mean by the witchcraft lifestyle, as being part of what witchcraft is all about, what I mean by that is it is syncing your own life from the little things to the big things, you syncing that up with the cycles of nature. So when I think of sync, I have a Fitbit like watch, a smartwatch, and of course I have a smartphone as well. I know a lot of us have a smartphone. So when you think about syncing your Fitbit to your smartphone, what are you doing? You're taking the data that is collected by your Fitbit, like your steps and how long you've exercised and all the data that it creates, and you also are taking the data from your phone, like the current time, any messages you may have incoming, any updated settings, things like that. So both things have different sets of data, and syncing them gets that data together and shares it with each device, right? So when we think about the witchcraft lifestyle as syncing your life and your lifestyle, everything, every little thing in your life, syncing that up with the cycles and power of nature. That is so huge when it comes to witchcraft and what witchcraft is all about. It really is everything from like actually the two really big cycles that I'm thinking of that someone who has a very active witchcraft practice and witchcraft lifestyle, the two big ones that I think of are the cycles of the moon. You guys hear me okay? Yeah, okay. Are the cycles of the moon, from the new moon to the full moon and then back again. And the wheel of the year. So in other words, winter to spring to summer to fall to winter again. Each of these times in the cycle has a different energy, natural energy, that can be used in your witchcraft. So if you're walking around blind, basically, as to what phase of the moon is in right now, or what the season is, or what herbs are available, or what plants you're going to find outside, things like that, your magic is going to be really weak. So witchcraft really is all about that lifestyle of syncing up and really kind of knowing all the time what season, both small and big, of life that you are in right now, and using that in your magic. So that's a huge part of what witchcraft is all about. So the third thing that to me witchcraft is all about is it's about diving deep into the self and into your personal power. So when I talk about diving deep into the self, what I mean is your subconscious, your higher self, your spirit guides, your relationship with God. All of those kinds of things are so huge when practicing witchcraft, because when you practice magic, in a lot of ways, you have to know that what you desire is lined up with your ultimate purpose in life, or else your magic is not going to turn out great. If you think that, oh, I should, I don't know, for example, like go for this one job, and you use your witchcraft to kind of make that come about, and it's the wrong job for you, you've really dug yourself a hole. There's a lot of ways you can kind of get stumbled up and get caught up on these kind of things in witchcraft. So a big part of what witchcraft is self-knowledge. And that's achieved through skills like meditation, visualization, just reaching towards the universe and kind of plugging yourself into the flow of the universe, and being able to actually discern what kind of magic is right for you in this season of your life. It's huge. It's so big. You can't just go about willy-nilly casting spells for like every little thing your heart desires. That's not, that is witchcraft, but it's not going to end well. So I would not advise that. So when it comes to diving deep into yourself, one of the big tools that those who practice witchcraft use are tarot cards. Tarot cards are the perfect like windows into the subconscious, because what they do is they kind of like auto sync to your energy, to your subconscious, to your spirit guides and your higher self. And they like literally give you the words for what's actually going on. So like say you pull, I don't know, the Ace of Wands, which is usually new beginnings, especially creative new beginnings. You may have felt unhappy and not known why, and now you know exactly why. Your creative spark has kind of been dimmed, and you've got to, find a way to reignite it. It gives you those words. It gives you the language that you need to really understand what's going on deep, deep, deep down in your subconscious and in yourself. And it helps you to discern kind of which way to go with your magic. So witchcraft really is about diving deep into yourself. And it's about embracing your personal power. Because boy, you are powerful. You really, truly are a powerhouse of magic. And once you really start learning how to work with natural magic around you, as well as what energy is inside you, your practice is going to take off, and it's going to be amazing. So when we talk about witchcraft, a lot of people think that witchcraft is a religion, and it's not. That's Wicca. Wicca is a religion that incorporates practicing witchcraft, but they are not synonymous with each other. They are different. Wicca is a religion that practices witchcraft, but witchcraft can be practiced by people who are not Wiccans. And that's a really important distinction. Witchcraft is not a religion on its own. It is a practice. However, it can be coupled with religion. In fact, it goes great with all kinds of different world religions. I myself am a Christian witch. Of course, there's Wicca, there's neo-paganism, paganism. There's all kinds of different people of different faiths who practice witchcraft. So when we think about what witchcraft is, it's a practice. It's a lifestyle. It is an empowering, deep search into the self. And it is magic. Truly, real, honest to goodness magic of attracting and manifesting things in your life through spell work. So I hope that kind of answered the question, at least, briefly. So please, if you joined me today, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys coming out and showing up for me for this, because it's just, it's been an incredible experience. And I'm really, really excited about this channel, but also I'm still nervous about this live stream, even though I'm done, we did it. Woohoo, we did it. So please leave a comment below if you have any questions about anything that we covered today in this live stream, or if there's any topics or videos that you want to see in the future. I would love to hear from you guys. So please go ahead and comment. If you liked this live stream, be sure to hit the like button, because that'll help me get the YouTube juices going. The YouTube algorithm really likes likes. So if you like it, please like it. And be sure to hit the subscribe button. I plan to be posting a new video or uploading a new video on YouTube every week, every Wednesday in the afternoon. So if you subscribe, it'll go right to your YouTube feed, so you don't have to kind of dig for it. So please hit the subscribe button. And also, if you're new to my channel, to my content, to Lipstick and Quartz, Lipstick and Quartz started as a blog, and the blog is still alive and well, so check it out in the description below, a link to lipstickandquartz.com, so you can kind of see some more articles and some more information about witchcraft, about the modern witchcraft lifestyle, and hopefully get a few ideas for your own witchcraft practice. So thank you for joining me, and you guys have a wonderful night. Bye, witches.